Good morning, students. In my previous video, I have explained you in detail first two fundamental rights, right to equality and right to freedom. Now in this video, we will discuss in detail the next four fundamental rights. First of all, we will discuss right against exploitation under Article 23 and 24. This right abolishes traffic in human beings. Traffic in human beings simply means that selling or buying of human beings and begar, that is forced labor. This right also abolishes employment of children below the age of 14 years in dangerous jobs like factories and mines. Begar, it was practiced in past by the landlords. Now, it has been declared a crime and is punishable by law. Trafficking in humans for the purpose of slave trade or prostitution is also prohibited by law. Our fourth fundamental right is right to freedom of religion. This is mentioned under Article 25 to 28. According to the Indian Constitution, all religions are equal before the state and no religion shall be given preference over the other. According to Article 25 of the Constitution, citizens of India are free to preach, practice and propagate any religion of their own choice. According to Article 26, religious communities can set up charitable institutions of their own and activities in such institutions which are not religious are performed according to the laws laid down by the government. According to Article 27, no person shall be compelled to pay taxes for the promotion of a particular religion. And under Article 28, no religious instructions shall be given in governmental and governmental aided institutions. Our fifth fundamental right is cultural and educational right. This right is mentioned under Article 29 and 30. According to Article 29, all the minorities have the right to protect their language, culture and script. It also provides that no citizen can be denied admission into any educational institution run by the state or receiving aid from the state on the grounds of religion. According to Article 30, minorities have the right to establish and administer educational institution of their choice. Under Article 31 of the Constitution, right to property was mentioned. But this right was deleted from the list of fundamental rights to achieve the goal of socialistic pattern of society. In 1973, the Supreme Court gave a decision that the right to property was not the part of the basic structure of the Constitution, and therefore Parliament has the power to abridge this right by an amendment. So, in 1978, the 44th Amendment to the Constitution removed the right to property from the list of fundamental rights, and now it is a simple legal right under Article 300 Clause A. Our sixth fundamental right is right to constitutional remedies. This right is mentioned under Article 32 of the Constitution. The right to constitutional remedies has been granted to the citizens in the Constitution of India to protect all the fundamental rights. According to this right, every citizen of India has the right to approach to the Supreme Court and the High Court according to Article 32 and 226. This right contains various writs to be issued by the Supreme Court and High Court from time to time. Now we will discuss the writs under right to constitutional remedies. First writ is Habeas Corpus. Under this, court orders that the arrested person should be presented before it. Court can also order to set free an arrested person if the grounds of arrest are unlawful. Next writ is Mandamus. Mandamus is a Latin word which means we command. Mandamus is an order from a superior court to a lower court or tribunal or public authority to perform an act which falls within its jurisdiction. Next writ is writ of prohibition. Writ of prohibition means to forbid or to stop, and it is popularly known as stay order. This writ is issued when a lower court or a body tries to transgress the limits or powers vested in it. Next writ is quo warranto. The word quo warranto means on what authority one is holding the public office. It is a writ issued with a view to restraining a person from acting in a public office to which he is not entitled. For example, a person of 62 years has been appointed to fill a public office, whereas the retirement age is 60 years. Now, the appropriate High Court has a right to issue a writ of quo warranto against the person and declare the office vacant. Next, it is certiorari. Certiorari means to be certified. The writ of certiorari is issued by the Supreme Court to some inferior court to transfer the matter to it for proper consideration. Students, in this video we have discussed four fundamental rights in detail. Right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational right, and right to constitutional remedies. In my next video, I will explain you in detail fundamental duties, directive principles, and the difference between fundamental rights and directive principles.